Yeah, what is good? What everybody people? What the good, yo? So, holy crap. This Dragon Quest show has pretty much showcased a lot of awesome stuff over and over that not only I am very interested in seeing where it goes, but with what we've already seen, it's pretty obvious that a lot of the things coming out of this can be understandably liked, right? Like, it makes a lot of sense why people like this show quite a bit when it first was coming out and people were getting into anime because of it. I just like the notion that everything we're kind of seeing in this week's episode is kind of a slap in the face. Like, they don't even gotta fight, and the main hero who supposedly took out the Dark Lord takes a ridiculous amount of damage by finding out that the person who he pretty much put it all out to beat is just somebody who is not even stronger than the person that actually brought him back to life. Is kind of a kick in the gut, right? Like, that's a rough thing to find out after you just put everything on the line to pretty much beat this person. Now you come to find out that it really hasn't even begun, right? Like, you haven't even really scratched the surface of how powerful some of these dark people can actually become. Not to mention the simple fact that everybody we've had go against him, the only person that was a match was this hero, and he's getting absolutely obliterated right now. So these are the types of things that really make this show uh, interesting outside of just what we were getting um, with him training, with him learning different stuff about what his power can do, or us just pretty much seeing what his power can do. Now we're getting a lot more of an understanding of how the world kind of is and how it has been for quite some time. So, interesting enough, I did not expect the teacher to get bopped so quickly, or at least as it looks like he's gonna get bopped from what I can tell. I didn't expect that. I really didn't. Like, I expected him to maybe live for a little bit longer, but to think that he's just gonna be gone for the rest of the show is kind of messed up. So we will have to see how that ends up at the end of the day. But overall, I hope you guys have an amazing day, night, evening, whatever the case may be when you watch this. I am your boy, Anime G, and the last thing I'll talk about, or last thing I'll just bring up is this episode felt so short, but at the end of the day, because it was so self-contained and focused in one area, it just felt a lot shorter than stuff that goes out of its way to show you scenery, new scenery, and other things like that. So I'm not mad about it. I just didn't expect the episode to feel over or be over already as quick as it did. So, with all that being said, though, let me know what you're thinking about Dragon Quest. Is it something that you are enjoying right now? Is it something that it's kind of meh for you? Or is it something you can see yourself finishing? Even though I hear there's a ridiculous amount of episodes, from this pacing that we're getting, it doesn't feel like we're gonna get all that much, right? Like, it honestly doesn't feel like there's a lot of pasting that needs to be done, I guess you could say. Whoa. Um, uh, and I only say that because, oh, freaking Asta sealed me. I only say it doesn't feel like there should be a lot of stuff going on because the pacing is ridiculously fast. Like I said, I didn't expect the teacher to just be in a situation where he's already fighting someone stronger than he's already faced back in the day. So that's actually pretty interesting. But it does look like this is his sword on our character's back. So another thing that kind of gave it away that he was going to die or that something as bad is going to happen to him is the opening song. Go watch the opening song and tell me that you don't feel the vibes of this hero disappearing or being hurt or being out of the story just by the opening song. That's why I don't usually watch those things, because I already knew he already had a foot out the door. The same thing happened. The same thing happened in Hunter x Hunter, unfortunately, with one of my favorite characters, and to think that the song was actually correct in the video hurt a lot, so I try to stay away from it. So be careful with that, and I will definitely talk to you guys in one more video, Night King's Raid. So with that being said, take care, peace.